Hello everyone, Brandon Carey here, and today we are coming back to Legends of Runeterra after taking a bit of a time off from it. Um, Recently they unveiled a new event, but we're not going to focus on that today because in the middle of this event they also, more importantly, released something of an overhaul to the Path of Champions, and we're going to explore that instead. Because I have been playing a lot of this mode over the past week. And I must say, I quite enjoy it. I'm typically bad at limited in card games. And that remains true. But even within my horrible limited play, I'm still having quite a bit of fun with this mode. Like before, you can have a choice of different champions. Though you have to unlock them. Right now I have 7 out of the 12 unlocked. I don't have Darius, Vi, Jin, Ilaoi, or Garen. I do have Jinx, Annie, Lee Sin, Lux, Misfortune, Bard, and Yasuo leveled up. You can tell which ones I've been playing because they are leveled up higher than the rest. Because I haven't really given any of the champions a chance. I've just unlocked Misfortune, which is why she's low level. As I'd probably be using her a bit more too, because she has a really good attack ability. And I tend to favor very aggressive decks in this particular mode over the slower, more control-y builds. It's because if you can finish a opponent faster, it's less damage taking overall. And then just early hits in a control setup can really fuck you up in the late game. And they've changed the system a little bit. Where as you level up, as you get more star shards that match up with your champion, they gain new powers. Like this is something that Jinx starts with as her first star up, and her second, or no, it's the other way around. This is her first ability, which is when she plays the card deals 1 damage, and then when a champion levels up, she creates a Super Mega Death Rocket. And on top of that, there's also her level, which will this will impact her starting deck. Each level gives you a new upgrade to your deck or your chances of getting better items in the journey. And that's kind of how this game develops your characters. And so I've been having some trouble with this one. We're probably not gonna finish the run. We might. But I want to give it another shot. Titan of the Depths. I've cleared it with Yasuo and Annie, but I need a Piltover and Zon hero to complete it to finish the actual objective. And I don't have Vi unlocked yet. Which means by default, I'm going to have to use Jinx until I unlock Vi for this. So, let's get started. This is the result of my previous run. Just fine, now I just gotta try again. Yeah, I died at the very final boss, and it was bullshit. Alright, we start with a power. So there's an epic choice here. No. All 3 of these are pretty good. But I find that this deck has a glut of quick attack units. And quick attack combined with enfeebling strike really reduces the severity of the crackback if they do decide to block. So I'm going to go with enfeebling strike here. Just because that feels like the best choice. And so we get our first actual fight before we decide our support champion. And these first rounds are usually going to be pretty easy. They're not designed to kill you until they get... You're not really supposed to die until you get to later rounds. Okay, this is an upgrade. We're going to try to mulligan for a way of discarding this jury rig. Not what I was hoping for, but this is also not bad. Oh, okay. So we're going to use Zonite Urchin to discard Jury Rig. And because I played a card, I discarded. I did 1 damage. Because I discarded another card, I dealt another 1 damage. And that's a good second drop. Now, the question is, do they have a 2-drop? And if they do I care? And honestly, the answer is I probably don't. That's frustrating. But, honestly, fine. If you want to just get in as much as we can early on. Oh, our Enfeebling Strike saved our Urchin because it reduced his power. Oh, that's awesome. It's kind of early to play this Jinx, but we're going to play it anyway, because at this point, if we just attack, even if they kill one of our creatures, it doesn't really matter. They will die. That's fine. That's still lethal. That's why we play Jinx, actually, is to avoid this exact scenario. Quick, easy win. And that's I got a lucky our quest is just dealing damage. You can tell I played a lot of Path Champions because my vault is absurdly high. Being able to discard a card. We're going to choose the Poro Cannon. Because Jinx gets 1 damage automatically per discard. So you play that, deal 1 damage, discard a card as cost, deal a different damage. And then you have 2 little 1/1s that are more or less just discard fodder. But even if you don't have things to discard them with, you can play them for 1 and still smash into face with an elusive body, which... all of that in 1 card is exceptionally good in this deck. So we're going to take 2 copies of that. Draven is a good producer of discarding things. Draven's not as well with discard because you get a lot of cheap things that you can either play as discard outlets or use as discard fodder. Because he gives you these spinning axes that you need to discard a card to play it. But that might be fine because we get damage dealt by doing that. I'm going to pick Draven. This is going to be a very hyper-aggressive deck. What is Draven's weapon? +3/+1. So that's a 4/3 quick attack? With our Enfeebling strike, that's actually super good. We're gonna take that. Spells. We don't need a healer, so this Stalking Wolf is going to be our big prey of the day. Oh, this is a good opener. This is a really good opener. Because we get to do this! And we're already going in! That's fine! That does 1... You just lost 1 damage! Oh, that's a supremely strong opener! Okay... I don't care for those stats. But this is probably fine. Okay. If he blocks, that becomes a 1-1. And that's fine.
Better run.
And now we'll kill that wolf. And we have a whirling death if they try to go after our Jinx. And they might. If they do, it's probably not our actual problem. Go ahead, attack me. Throw this in defense here. Yeah, we do that. And then we do this. Do I just have lethal if I play... Yeah, I think I have lethal if I just play 2 cards. If I do this... and this, that's game over. Because Jinx really wants you to play out your entire hand. Alright, that's progress. You did take 2 damage, but honestly 2 damage is not a lot for this point in the game. A non-fleeting ally in hand is discarded. Create a fleeting copy of it. Grant me +2/+1 to 3 cards this game. These are both really solid choices, although I feel like if I'm doing my deck correctly, I should probably already be a flush with cards. Don't want my hand to be empty. I want to go Hellbent. So this, if this become a 4/3 if I get the artifact, and if I discard 3 cards, that becomes a 5/5 for 3 mana with Overwhelm. Yeah, those are really good stats. That's pretty good disruption. Tempted to re-roll, but these aren't bad. It's just 1 damage in this mode that you can't even, like... You can't defeat both of those pings to the Nexus. It has to be 1 to the Nexus, 1 to something else. 1 damage is just not a lot. I guess with Enfeebling Strike, it is 1 less attack coming at us. Which might be handy, but if the enemy has Tough, it does nothing. I guess it is a 2-mana fast spell. If we're trying to go Hellbent, that's not the worst playline. I'm not in love with any of these choices. I'm just gonna re-roll. That was the right call. That was the right call. Something a random champion. A random 5-drop champion. Plus a minor board clear. I like that a lot. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take 2 copies of that. Ooh, the Scarground is not going to be great for our particular deck, but we actually are probably fine. You just have to play very carefully. This... I'm gonna mulligan you. But the rest of this hand is actually pretty fine as far as openers go. We are on the defense to start out with. That's not the worst position to be in, though. Alright, and we will block. Oh no, we will attack. And that should murder her. Straight out the gate. That was only a 1 mana play. That was a lot of stats for a 1 mana card. Okay, she played nothing. You should try blinking sometime. Alright. Let's see if they have a frost. No, I just win? Okay. Wow, okay. Draven was a good choice after all, it looks like. That was a fast win. Although, I guess we'll see. We'll see. When I'm summoned... Quick attack... Well, the Mushroom Clouds are actually pretty good discard fodder. And nabbing is not a bad keyword to have. In this mode, at least. Link contraptions. This is a 5/5 vanilla creature. Part of me wants it for the healing and less for the actual creature itself. But honestly, I should probably aim to be more aggressive. That's a 4/6 quick attack challenger. This goes with my relic, with my power. We are kind of on the low end. We don't have a whole lot of like mid-tier spenders. So I'm actually gonna go with this brutal challenger. Wait, some money. Get our... Well, we're already at full health, so that doesn't do anything. But now it's time for our first boss against Hewani. Our Withering Strike should hopefully come in handy against her, because she tends to have a very high attack power. This is not... Oh, we're not on the attack. Really like to be on the attack if possible. This is not the worst opener, though. Should be able to at least mount a defense. The Winter's Claw strikes. How can I help? That's a lot of numbers, and I don't like it, but I do need to wait. I need to kind of whittle her down. I'm not gonna actually spend the axe. Not yet. Because this axe is actually going to be pretty good discard fodder. We're going to discard this axe. I'm going to actually play this to reduce the incoming damage, which will make blocking just a little more profitable. Heimerdinger is not a bad choice right now. I'm going to discard the spinning axe. We'll create a few more. Sejuani is going to come down this turn. I might be okay with that, though. Yes. Okay, that's not what I was expecting.
Happy to do whatever's needed. Let's boogie. Did that sound right?
I'm going to see... I have a 1-drop. Well, at least I'll lower her power if I do this. Which does make it still worth it. Because Sejuani with no power is a Sejuani that I'm not afraid of. Even if her health is still high.
Our spoils will rival the War Mothers. Hear that, Bristle? Varg offers a challenge. You know, if you touch the golden rotating barrel of it. Boring!
Draven is probably a dead man. Oh no, I forgot. That's not. He has not challenger. No. I think we just go in.
Men are oafish, unsuited to war. The Ursine are neither men nor beasts.
And if we attack with the rest, that should be enough. Let's let this go first. You should not have a way to heal their Nexus at this point, so this should be lethal. Good. That was a pretty smooth fight. I'm actually surprised we're doing this well so far. I have not done this smoothly in one of these yet. In one of this difficulty. Oh, fuck me. I want... That extra stats is tempting, but the cost is actually quite prohibitive. Although, if she gets a 6-drop and she kills... She can attack the thing with 8 power. Or 8... Or more, like... She can kill anything with 8 more power, and anything that survives that is going to be 8 power down. Because this one relic... When she summons, she strikes Drunk's enemy... don't want her to be a 6-drop. But realistically, I'm probably not emptying my hand until that point anyway, so let's go for it. Let's give her the extra stats. Because that's a late game removal spell. That is way worth it. Draw a card. All of these kind of suck. We're going to reroll. You play a slow spell. Both of our champions have pretty good stats? And even if they go, if they don't, like, if the worst case they get blocked, and then they're the thing that blocks into the stack, and in the best case they just the Amber Falcon copies does damage. I want to choose this stabilize power actually. Item chest, gold chest. This is gonna be interesting. Are we gonna... Okay, we're actually updating in the middle of the stream. Okay. Thank you for the interruption. Kind of in the middle of something, game. That was interesting. Don't want... Because I don't have any actual cards to play on my first turn. We're going to mulligan away these two. Not ideal, but okay. I can definitely work with this, actually. I want to actually pitch one of the Dravens. So I want to have the option to play this Pow Pow if... Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Oh, I was on the attack! Shit! That's fine. We'll just make sure it doesn't die. Yeah. So we made a mistake by not attacking first turn, but this is actually fine. So either they block or they don't. That's fine. We are whittling away the resources, and that's what we want. Plus we get a lot of discard fodder now. Fine. I'll keep this Withering Whale up in case we need it. Let's play the Urchin. Discard one of these Spinning Axes. Into the deck. Okay. Acceptable. Now, if I do this, the advantage is mine. This is a buff spell. That's expected. Well, they're gonna get to draw a card, and that's not great, but... Actually, no, they won't. We're actually fine. Wow, okay.
If I hear backhand one more time, please. Success gets noticed around here. Eat this! You're not a hero, right?
And let's give her Overwhelm to finish the job.
We blew them all up!
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. That's a 5 healing. I'll take it. Because getting the 5-drop champion and the healing is really nice. I'm going to go for the item chest too. Now the 3-drop champion. Capture the strongest enemy. That suddenly became a much better card. Okay. I don't think I want any of these. I don't want any of these. I want my deck to kind of stay the way it is right now. This is the Rekindler. I don't know what the Rekindler does. Hopefully it's a way to cut cards. We are on the attack. I'm gonna see if we can get a better card than this. Otherwise, we're probably gonna discard that whatever we draw anyway. Yeah, that's still the best option. Now it's a 0-1, which makes it way less threatening. I don't like them tossing all those cards. It's probably fine, though.
I always catch my prey. Heads will roll.
Might as well kill it. Our second capture card too, so... Oh, that's a good thing to lose. We're one away from playing Jinx. That is way... I'm very happy to see that being played as their 8-drop return. They will attack... Oh! They will not attack, I presume, actually. I don't like that. I think that's rude. Let's see if we can get a good 5-drop hero. Okay! I can fuck with this. This might seem bad, but this is actually fine if they play a sea monster, which will be pretty expensive. That's not really expensive, but... Oh, fuck you. The third one. All right. We should be able to get in uncontested at this point. Because these both have Challenger. So the rest of these should be able to get in for free. They have a lot of good removal in this setup now. The way they capture a unit and then attack... You know, there are a lot of ways to, even if we don't remove cards outright, make them effectively neutered in this deck. And that is actually very, very important. Especially since we're coming up to the almost the final round, which is going to be tough. Draw a champion. That just makes us go card neutral. And get one of the best cards in our deck. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. What's the Rekindler do? Yeah, we'll buy one. Oh! So we will have 3 tries at this fight. Because we have 2 revive tokens now. We have one from just Jinx's current level. And this, or is it from our... legend level. It's hard to tell. And we have a second one we just bought from the Rekindler. That's actually really good.
They will know my name.
I find the healing autos has is pretty strong, but if we can control him. So we have a lot of, actually, some pretty good control options. I'm going to reroll both of these. Oh, wow. That's a really good turn one. Although we're not on the attack, which is not the preferred state. I prefer to be on the attack. I don't want to see him mill sea monsters, because Nautilus does bring them all back. But I might not have a choice in the matter. We'll pitch that. That's fine. You can see every time I kill something, he gets health out of it. And he's tossing things away. I'm going to deliberately... I'm actually going to wait until he gets deep before I play Jinx. That's going to be my way of recouping the loss from that. I will play this. I'll play this to save my unit. He's running out of deck, but that's actually really good for him.
I'm on it. How can I help? You are my prey.
Actually, I don't want them to block that. They probably will anyway, but make him make the choice. They're gonna go deep. Although, if they play Nautilus immediately after going deep, that's actually great, because I can just kill Nautilus and be done. Capture. That sucks, but that's really not the worst thing in the world. We're gonna play one. We're gonna play Nautilus. Oh, I might have fucked myself up.
Rules and me broken. Our people. Heads will rule. Try to run. Did that sound right?
Yeah, I fucked myself out of that one. Yeah, I've made a big mistake. But this might still not be the worst situation. Still pretty bad though. If you can get that withering. No, that's not gonna do it. Yeah, this might just be game. We made one big mistake and that cost us the entire game. Fuck you.
The depths take you.
Fuck off. Oh, that's rude.
Hey, buddy, what you doing? Got an axe with your name on it. This is gonna hurt for you. Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Hate sea monsters.
Draven out?
I wish I had you last turn, but you'll do now. If I get something worthwhile.
Vessel small, but she ain't lacking courage.
That was something worthwhile.
Excuse me?
That was absolutely something worthwhile.
Reel him in.
That
Come on! Piss off! Piss the fuck off!
timing is everything.
I can't defend enough to survive. Oh, that sucks. Fuck you, Nautilus. One choice. One misplay. Brought the whole thing crashing down.
They will know my name.
Well, we got 2 more tries. Let's try getting rid of these 3 drops. We're on the attack for once. We can't really capitalize on it. That kind of bugs me. At least if he brings out a strong blocker. Okay, we'll just do some early damage. Hey, Xenochrist. Asshole. Oh, fucking asshole. Yeah. I want to keep the jinxes. Because when he inevitably kills them, it's better off. We're better off having them in our hand.
How can I help?
Okay. You should just have all the answers, I suppose. That's fine. Vladimir, huh? Wow, okay. That's really nice. How much we've done our attack after? That's fine. Only hope that you play Nautilus this turn. Fuck off! Well, that's fine. I'm gonna clear the board and we're just gonna fucking attack. I was hoping you would kill her. Oh, fuck you. That's alright. If he does kill Jinx, we're not in a bad situation. This looks bad. And it's not good. Could be a lot worse. We might have game. It depends on what they do. Fuck! That was the one thing they could do. That was the one thing! Oh, we're fucked! This is intensely frustrating.
It's Draven time.
Fucking cares. Who fucking cares? See, what fuck this! Absolutely fuck this! Piss off! What is this shit? Alright. Let's try to block incoming damage.
Got an axe with your name on it. This is gonna hurt for you.
Kill you. Can't block you. If I play everything. How do you still have 18 cards off your deck? Are they all just fucking Riptide? Not dead. If we can draw a Jinx, we get a discard outlet, we might just be able to win. It's a tough order. Another one. This is disgusting. That's not... It's not gonna save us. It's not gonna hurt.
Victory awaits.
Now, how are you gonna ruin this for me? That's how.
I will break them.
Fuck off!
We are at war.
Oh! Again! The one card, like one of the cards that, if that was anything but a creature, this would have been a fucking board wipe. Oh, that is frustrating as fuck. At the very least. I can neutralize this. Oh, I could have played that. No, I fucked up. Draw a champion. I win. That's it. I won.
My conflicts end only one way.
That was a win. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit. At that point, it actually was a much less gutsy than it looks because all of the playing the spinning swords, that's instant speed. That's burst speed. So they can't interact with it. They had no chance to respond. So that was a guaranteed I was gonna win. Fuck me. That was hard. That was really hard. Oh, I even still had one more try. I had a second revival token actually. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the complete reversal from nowhere. I actually don't mind, because basically this is like, that's a test of your deck building prior to that event. If you built a good deck, you should be able to win that. But you still have to play well. That's actually a pretty good test of your ability to play. And that's my third time I won that. That's my third time I've won this this challenge. So that is the end of that quest. Let's see, what do I get? When I level up, stun all enemies. Ooh. That's going on Yasuo for sure. And 5 Jin fragments. But as you can see, now I've gotten my clears. I cleared it with Yasuo, Annie, and Jinx. So now I have officially cleared that quest completely. Basically, the way I won that one with Annie, since you just have the S rank, is by blitzing him. I just blitzed him before he could, like... I killed him before he had the chance to drop Nautilus. So, basically, the reason that Annie won is because she was able to go so far underneath him that we were able to kill him before Nautilus could even spawn. And that's how we won that that fight with Annie. I was at full health because he never had a chance to even attack me. That was basically just destroying everything you threw on the board. I actually don't mind the extra difficulty of some of the higher ones. Ezreal pissed me the fuck off though. Because they are hard. They are very hard. They're genuinely very tough. Which actually was a problem with the original Path of Champions, that the Path of Champions originally was way too easy. It was just it was trivial to play the OG Path of Champions. And so these extra tier difficulties actually do mean you have to strategize and play and think through your plans before you commit. I actually like that quite a bit. We don't have any... We didn't have... none of the shards to unlock a new champion or upgrade one of our old ones. So what's next on the quest chain? We'd have 2.5 star difficulty now. Okay. You're really trying to test me, game. I haven't beaten this with anyone yet. but I feel like the Zed track is more of a control-y kind of match than a aggro match. So maybe my typical strategies won't work as effectively there. But I'm overall enjoying a lot of the changes they made to the Path of Champions. So Karma is tough, but there's a trick. And this is how I consistently beat Karma with some of my other builds, is that since she gives you all of your mana at the same time, if you're playing a very aggressive deck and you get the attack, you can kill her in one shot before she even has a chance to respond. Because her spells tend to be very high cost. So if you kill her and then and she's just dead, doesn't matter what she plays in the next turn because her total deck's around doubling those effects, and without that doubling, she's way, way, way worse. I don't think I beat her with Jinx. I beat her with Annie. Annie and Yasuo. I didn't play that one with Jinx. Annie and Yasuo were the ones I won that one with. Speaking of, before we end this stream, let us equip that shiny new Tempest Blade to Yasuo, because what this basically says is when I level up, wipe the board. I got Annie. I got Annie off but I got Annie from the shards I got from playing Path of Champions when it was still around in its old version, because they gave you some free starter kits if you played the old version and won a lot of the matches in it. And the shards they spawned were Annie shards, so I just unlocked Annie from the start. I just had her. I don't have Darius either. I haven't unlocked him. I feel like Garen would be good against the Jhin, but overall, I'm pretty happy with what they've done with this mode. I still suck at limited, but I do well enough that I know how to play this mode. Just don't ask me to do a booster draft, because I'm objectively terrible at those. I'm just not good at drafting. I like Misfortune. The reason I haven't played her is because I just unlocked her this morning. So I haven't really ran her yet, but I like Misfortune's playstyle. I actually had a really good run with the Annie run that I beat Nautilus with. My support champion was Misfortune, and their skills play off each other extraordinarily well. You are just dumping tons of damage out on board with both of them. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. And that's kind of that's part of the cool part of this mode, is that once you get an impressive synergy going, you can feel it in your bones. Oh, there's some really cool shit going on my board right now. Well, I have a different common relic slot. I should probably put another relic on Jinx. But that that is it for me. We won the fight against Nautilus. I was pounding my head against that one with Jinx for a while because I needed a fucking Piltover and Zon champion for that one. And thanks to Streamluck, we got it. So thank you, Streamluck. I appreciate you. But for now, I'm gonna hop off. Remember, wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, get your vaccine and your booster shot, Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, and all lives cannot matter until minority lives matter. Have an excellent evening. You should stream this, Wyvern. You'd love... This would be really fun. This is a very fun thing to stream. I genuinely enjoy streaming Path of Champions. It's really, really fun. But until next time, which we might do more of this, I don't fucking know. This is a really cool way to spend an hour. But until next time, take care. I am Brandon Carey. Bye, guys!